guided to come outside today. We have the full moon in Libra coming up on Friday the 19th. It is called the pink moon. It's called the pink moon because of the pink flowers that spring brings, not because it's going to be pink, much to my disappointment. It's not going to be pink, but it is a powerful moon. We say that every time, but but this time really, no. This time, I mean, the full moon is always about releasing, okay? That which is not in alignment with what you're co-creating with the divine. That is that which is not in alignment with your greatest good. This time, it is specifically about that which you are releasing inside yourself, that would be standing in the way of you just simply receiving the manifestations that are coming into you, the reality that you've already co-created with the divine. I'm going to relay a message that came through Jen Huber, shamanic guide Jen Huber. There's lots of links in the description box below where you can find her work and our work together. And also, if you would like a personal reading or any other classes, anything else, you'll find that in the links below. And she was saying that the message she got is that for all of us on this path, you know, what you've created, what you've co-created with God, the reality you've been manifesting. We've been talking, you know, in readings since the beginning of time about manifesting the reality you want, right? Co-creating with the divine, telling God what you want, asking ye shall receive, right? And now is the time when it's all done, you know, it's coming to you. It's starting to materialize in your reality, and this is a message you'll see, you know, many readers and many guides, you know, people in things that you watch and listen to saying. Because now it's a time when the doubt is going to creep in, the blocks that are going to try, or however you want to look at it, negative energy, mental blocks, ego, you know, fear, whatever you call it. This is the time when it's going to creep in and create, you know, a barrier between you and an illusion, sort of a smoke screen, like a mirage between you and that reality that the divine is bringing in. There's been some talk in comments and things lately, because one of my readings I posted referred to this new earth that's being created through the divine, that I'm being shown as being created. You know, we all have our own way of looking at it, and there have been a lot of things of the old earth, you know, however you view that, being divinely moved away so that this new earth can come in. So I guess the overall message that I'm trying to relay is that your reality, that you're now moving past your mind's doubts and your own fears to step into, is your piece of that new reality that the divine is bringing us as a whole. Okay. So your dream coming to life, your life coming in the way you've been praying for, the way you've been wanting, the way you've been manifesting, I know it's been a roller coaster ride, is contributing that puzzle piece to this big picture that the divine is creating, whether you call it the new earth or you don't. The dragonfly just buzzed by when we said that. So it's just know that as you live your new life, as you allow it to come in now, and it does require pushing past fear, and as you do that, you're bringing that piece to the bigger puzzle. And that's actually an image that they just now gave me as I'm relaying this. So I'm so grateful. Thank you. So now we're going to do an energy reading for all the signs, each sign. Okay. I'm going to ask for one message for everyone watching first. If there is one message for everyone. Wow. 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 Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, I'm done. I'm going to go cry. Because the message for everybody is the Four of Wands, which is coming home. It's harmony, it's joy, it's, you know, everything we were just talking about. And the sun, I mean, oh, there's just no words. This is just everything we were just talking about, the star. So this is knowing that everything you've dreamed of and manifested is coming in. This is your new reality. You are here, and this is the message for everyone guided to watch this reading. Okay? So we are going to get some specific guidance, and thank you. Thank you to the divine, to our guides for that beautiful message. Yeah, I hope that image of you holding that puzzle piece and, you know, contributing that to the bigger picture of this new heaven on earth that's being created through us, and it is. I mean, that was just amazing confirmation right there. It is. Okay. I hope that is helpful to you in moving past and through the fears, because believe me, I know firsthand how hard that is. It is hard. I'm just getting all the spirit chills. And I know that every single person here, you know, guided to this reading has been feeling that. Maybe you're just on the other side of that. But just know that as you move through that, and as you ask for divine help in moving through those fears and those blocks, you are stepping into that new heaven on earth. You are, in your life, in very specific ways that only the divine knows are right for you. And that is making the big picture of this whole new earth. I'm going to get so emotional. What am I even pulling? I haven't asked. Oh, I'm pulling the devil. All right, so that's just what we were just talking about. All those fears, all that mental noise. So do ask for your guides' help in moving past that, in moving through that. It's not easy. You cannot do it alone. None of us could. Not one of us could do it alone. Okay? All right. Four of Swords, healing. Beautiful. Now, Aries. Aries, what's happening for you at this full moon? Let's see what the message is for you at this full moon. Aries. Ten of Cups. Wow, you're being moved into emotional abundance, the Hermit, and the Star. Gorgeous. Okay, so same as the group message, but with this little hermity twist. Okay, so for you, Aries, you know, it's like for a long time, you've been kind of holding yourself apart. You've been like, all right, well, I guess the rest of the world is going to move into their, you know, heaven on earth, their new whatever. They're going to manifest the life of their dreams, but not me, because I'm Aries, right? There's a sense with you, Aries, that, I mean, I know it's a thing of like, you know, what the masses are doing, or what, you know, you're not going to do something because someone else is doing it or because someone else tells you to do it. And that's part of the beauty of you. You know, you have to come to things on your own. You have to come to things in your own way. And, you know, I love that about Aries. The divine loves that about Aries. And here you are, coming to things in your own way. I mean, they are playing that Frank Sinatra My Way. Coming to things your own way. But here's the beauty part. You definitely are not exempt from your dreams coming true, your wishes coming true. And that being abundant, this Ten of Cups, is just, you know, your heaven on earth. I don't feel a lot of difference between the Four of Wands that we saw and the Ten of Cups, except that the Four of Wands can sometimes focus on partnership and, you know, like what this does too, but I don't know. I guess we'll delve into the differences between those two another time. But this is definitely about abundance, and it's about your joy reaching out to everyone around you. See those bees? They're like carrying the, you know, the nectar, gathering and carrying the nectar to pollinate. So it's like your joy, Aries, is going to touch many. Your life. So that could be your motivation. Oh wow, yeah, they're showing me. So that's why you're being the hermit, because you're seeing, oh, this is not just about me being happy, not my happiness, because it's kind of like, in your mind it's kind of like, well, why should I be happy? Like that's just kind of, but it's about everyone else, because it's almost altruistic. It is, Aries. It really is. I know that sounds, and it is like, the divine knows what speaks to you, And for you, you are, Aries, you do want to be of service to everyone else. You do want to lead, and you do want to, you do have a heart for the good of everyone else. And it will serve everyone else when you, and you see that now, are moved into this. Your innermost dreams, your wishes coming true really are going to serve everyone. That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's like, if not just for you, then for everyone you know. Aries, thank you. Archangel Ariel. The second chakra. The second chakra is the sacral chakra. And I feel that kind of bee feeling of pollination with that, because it is about fertility, creativity. So this is about allowing the divine to create through you. Create something amazing through you. That's what's happening. This reading feels so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like so beautiful. And this is your archangel message, Aries. I love this. Comfort. It's Archangel Azrael. I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Okay? So a lot of that hermit energy for Aries is going to be about healing. Because this has been a rough run for Aries. This has been a time when you've let a lot go. You have seen a lot. I'm just getting with that Hermit card, like you've really been diving deep. You've been diving deep, and you've been just seeing things from every angle. And you've been seeing things within yourself from every angle and about yourself. And it's now time for you to rest, to allow yourself some rest after that healing, like that Four of Swords that wanted to come out earlier. To honor yourself. That Hermit is also about honoring yourself, so that you can shift into this place of accepting all of these gifts that are coming in, all of this joy for you and for everyone else that you touch, Aries. So that's what that full moon is about for you this week. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, that reading, just like, all I want to do is just lay down and soak that in and just cry. Good cry. Good cry, good cry. Okay, so this is Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Okay, so there's things breaking in the trees and falling. So Taurus, it's like a breaking point for Taurus right now. That can be good. A breaking point. Okay, you do have the Devil. All right, so you are, with this full moon, going to be facing down. A lot of demons you're going to be facing down. Some things that you have not wanted to look at. I put the Devil back in the deck, which I would have normally kept it out. So it's like things you haven't wanted to look at. But there will be a breaking point where you are going to be facing some things within throat chakra. You're going to be needing to speak, and you're going to be moving into your power. Okay. With the Emperor, it's time. This Emperor has like a birth chart, a natal chart, a zodiac chart behind him, and it is indicating that it is time for this to happen. It's time for Taurus. Okay. Beautiful. For Taurus, the Five of Swords. Oof. So there is some conflict. This can be just inner, or this can be outward conflict. I'm going to ask for some clarification on that Five of Swords, but this is feeling hurt or like you're hurting someone, the devil comes out again. Okay. This is conflict you've been trying to avoid, that needs to happen. Okay. Conflict isn't always bad. It's just talking about those things that you haven't wanted to look at. Okay. So that you can come into power. There's something on my head. There's something on my head, so it's like this thing of like, hey, you know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they stung me with this reading, except that then I wouldn't be able to do the others. But it's like something, you know, is coming to light and needs to be dealt with. And with that Emperor, it's so that you can be brought into power. There you go. It's just about communication. This Eight of Wands, it's about you hearing the messages and receiving them. You've been being given guidance for a long time, Taurus. And it's about you finally receiving the message. And it's like the divine is saying, you know, I need to know you hear me loud and clear. Okay. And what came out for you also, Taurus, is walking away. And this is walking away from those things that no longer serve you, so that you can walk toward the light, so that you can walk toward freedom, so that you can walk toward the expanse, your new life, something new and expansive. It's like for so long you have not wanted to move beyond the gate. And the divine is just saying it's time. It's time to face whatever that is and deal with it head on. And you are being divinely supported in that. It's important with that walking away to come from that place of unconditional love, as represented by this pink that she's wearing. Unconditional love for you and for everyone involved. What's for the greatest good of you and your path will be for the greatest good of everyone, so you don't have to worry. Archangel message for Taurus. Thank you. Wow. Archangel Uriel, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring it to fruition. So it's time to take action. This is a brilliant idea. So you are going to be given, if you haven't been given already, you know, divine inspiration, divine, you know, here's how it's going to work. You know, divine, something is going to spur you forward. This will be the bright side after all of that difficulty. Once you push through that storm, deal with what needs to be dealt with, you're going to receive this. See the lightning bolt? It's like through that storm, you're going to receive this inspiration, clarity, and help moving forward. Action. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. That was beautiful for Taurus. So this moon is going to be about you seeing and dealing with those things that you've known about but haven't wanted to deal with for a while, so that you can move forward in inspired action. Okay. Pause for a minute. Okay. Next is Gemini. This is for Gemini for this full moon time, this Libra and pink full moon for Gemini, mid-month, April. Knight of Pentacles. This is very much about your something very real making its way into your reality. This is something you've been waiting for a long time, Gemini. This could have to do with a relationship. You also have the Emperor like Taurus did. I am going to ask for clarification for this Emperor. Knight, for both of these actually, for this Knight of Pentacles and Emperor, clarification for Gemini, please. Okay, it's the Eight of Swords. So it's exactly what we were talking about at the beginning, Gemini. This Eight of Swords is the prison of the mind. And this is your mind saying, I can't move, you know. And she's kind of looking, she's casting her eyes down, and she's blindfolded, and her hands are tied. So it's like you can find a million reasons, Gemini, why you can't move forward. And, you know, your soul is saying, you know, but I want to do this, but I need to do that, but this is what I've been, you know, and you're seeing signs, you're definitely seeing signs of things happening because you have this Knight of Pentacles. So it's like your life is changing, You are, it's like, they're giving me like so there's this rabbit here. It's like you're getting, things are popping into your reality, Gemini, that you have been manifesting. But your mind is still, you know, going, oh, but there's this. Oh, but there's that. Oh, but we can't, you know, do anything about it because of this. I still need a little clarification because I feel like this Emperor, I need clarification about the Emperor, please. Because I feel like this Emperor might be someone else who, Emperor, Four of Swords, someone else who it feels like they have control over you, or it feels like they're lording something over you, maybe, Gemini, making you feel a little powerless. But the clarification for the Emperor is the Four of Swords, which is about healing from past pain. Yes. So this is you, Gemini, moving out of feeling like a victim. A victim either of someone or of circumstance. And this is you, I'm really seeing you resting a lot right now. And since you are resting a lot, this would be a wonderful time for you to be using some guided meditations or guided hypnosis recordings while you sleep, while you rest, to get out of this, okay? Because, you know, even though he's resting, this Four of Swords figure does sort of have the key. He's free. He can get out, okay? So use your downtime to rewire your brain in whatever way works for you. Positive thinking, guided affirmations, guided meditations, guided self-hypnosis. I'm still kind of stuck on this Emperor. But the important thing is, Gemini, that your reality is slowly changing to, you know, what you've been manifesting. Okay, thank you. King of Wands. Yeah, it's about you coming into your power. It's about you coming into your power within and following that Wands power of your soul knowing. Because, you know, Gemini, as an air sign, you can get lost in your head. Lost in your thoughts, trapped in your thoughts. That's what this is. Up in your head and kind of going like, wait, if this, you know, if this stuff that my, you know, that my connected soul wanted actually comes into my life, like, I don't know if I can really deal with that kind of thing, okay? But the key to dealing with that is going to be releasing yourself from that negativity and kind of victimhood of the past. So that's going to be what you're guided to look at with this full moon, Gemini, is where can I free myself from the pain of the past? Where can I do that? And, you know, if it's not even something you have to deep dive into with, you know, really talking about the past pain or, you know, re-experiencing it in any way, it can be just moving yourself out of that thought pattern. And that's why I'm talking so much about hypnosis and meditations, because that can just move you out of that thought pattern, especially if you're doing it while you're going to sleep, you know, while your mind's kind of relaxed. This is for Gemini. Thank you. The fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So there is truth that needs to be spoken. Something with this Emperor, King of Wands, it's like you need to speak your power. You need to speak in your power. It's time to do that. It's time to speak in your power. And also it's time, I'm getting with that, I'm also getting with that, Gemini, that it's important right now for you to be very, very conscious of what you hear yourself saying, okay? Because you could be in that King of Wands mode of like, I know what I want, and I'm very connected, and yet when you're talking to people or yourself, what comes out of your mouth or what you're thinking, words that you're thinking, could be, you know, counter to that. So it's really important to keep those words and thoughts in alignment with what you do want. And like Aries, you got that Four of Swords kind of card here in the Archangel deck, Archangel Azrael, and this is comfort. I'm helping you in your time of need, helping you your heart to heal. So there's a big message right now for you, Gemini, around this full moon with healing and with allowing yourself the time and the comfort and the self-caring, you know, that you need to heal and to rest, because you come into a lot of awareness of past pain recently, and it's time for you to, you know, be compassionate with yourself. And I'm just seeing you being able to give yourself a lot of time and a lot of, you know, just, you know, letting go for a while. Okay. All right. So this is for Cancer. Cancer. Okay. Message for Cancer with this full moon. The Fool. Nicely done, Cancer. Very good. This is you being in this beautiful, open, trusting energy. I'm getting that you have dealt with a lot of healing, and you have looked at and allowed to be illuminated and released a lot. Yeah. So now you're just like, what now? Okay. What now? I'm ready for whatever. You're just kind of like, you know, whatever at this point. Not in a negative way, just in a releasing way, which is great. You know, you're just like, I don't know. I've released all my attachments, just whatever at this point. Great job, Cancer. Okay, and then you have the Fool. Whatever brings some great things. But here's what's interesting. You say whatever, the divine says, well, you pick, because I have your Pentacles and I have your Wands, and there's 4 of each of them. You pick which one you want. So 4 is, you know, that number of joy, stability, home, harmony. And so this is, you know, you being offered this joy, stability, home, harmony. Now the 4 of Pentacles is you clinging to the old, and saying, yeah, you know, just, you know, that's whatever, in that sense of like, just forget it. Like, just, you know, just F it. I don't need anything. Just, I'm fine. That's the 4 of Pentacles. Kind of like, I'm just going to stay here, you know, and not, and sort of not open up and just kind of be, you know, and that's fine. I mean, in this deck, there's 4 of Pentacles. He's kind of content, you know. I mean, oftentimes it's sort of an energy of, you know, stuckness, but here I don't see that, and I'm laughing because the way his hands are positioned with his thumb sticking out, it really almost looks like he's giving the finger. I don't know if it's focused enough to where you can see that, but like right there, it just looks like he's giving the finger, like he's just like, whatever. So it could be like that, or you're just like, just, yeah. Or you're also given this choice of the 4 of Wands, which is, you know, harmony, happiness. It is expansion into partnership, you know, and family. So it is moving into your divine family. So if there are changes you would need to make to your family for it to feel that way, or it's, you know, moving into a partnership, and you're deciding with this Fool, you're kind of like, you know, do I want to go that way? Do I not? Do I want, you know, do I want all that and the joy that comes with it? Or am I just kind of fine here by myself and whatever, you know, just in my current state? It's up to you. It's totally up to you. Just be sure that in that kind of like F it, you know, middle finger vibe, just make sure that you're not giving yourself the middle finger. You know, make sure that you're not going like, you don't deserve it. I'm not going to put effort into you, to yourself, because that's where we can kind of do that and not realize it. Okay. So just make sure you're loving yourself, and then what you choose is perfect for you in that full mode. Okay. And then for Cancer, let's see. Just like Aries. Wow, you and Aries have a lot. No, I'm sorry. Aries got 2nd chakra. You're the first to get the 3rd chakra. Okay. So, the 3rd chakra, I keep seeing the shadow of a big bird flying over me, is about power. It is about that divine power coming through you. And, you know, it is about you taking charge. And it's you taking charge with the divine, you know, with that Fool openness, and saying, all right, I am going to step into this power. I am going to step into that Four of Wands. You know, I am going to move into everything that's bringing with it. All that beauty, home, harmony. I am going to do that, okay? And for Cancer, Archangel message, angel therapy. And I know when I just said I am going to do that, you know, before the message was do whatever. And it is the message. But this guidance is about just making sure you do whatever's right for you in your power. Okay, so whatever you move into. I guess I'm wishful thinking for you, Cancer, that you'll move into the harmony in the home and the, you know, all that beautiful joy. Yeah? Okay, angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So, you know, like that fool, just let it all go. Trust that you're being led. Beautiful. Give it all over to your guides. If you honestly, you know, just feel like, I don't know what's right for me. I don't know whether I should just stay, you know, kind of just, you know, not get invested in something or move into it, then ask for clarity, you know. Ask for them to take the burden of the decision or the, you know, weightiness of it, because you are guided to be in that full energy right now of openness and freedom. It's beautiful. Okay, that was Cancer. This is Leo. It's very, very, very synchronistic because I keep having to shut off the camera and move to a shadier spot because the sun keeps moving in. And of course the sun moves, I know that, but there, I was being shown that, you know, it is that thing of like, we're being moved into the sun. And, you know, just that consciousness of the sun and, you know, do you want to be in the sun, and just sort of embracing that is really interesting. And how our minds might make us duck and move, right? Okay. All right. But I really have to because the phone will cut out if it gets too hot. But I was just noticing that. Okay, so this is for Leo. Maybe I'll cut all that out. We'll see. For Leo. Okay. Leo. Well, nope, can't cut it out. It's the sun. Wow, I love it. The sun for Leo. So what could be more perfect, right? All that fire. And the Ace of Pentacles. So here comes the sun, okay? It's coming right in. It's a big gift. It's a big change. This full moon is here with this Ace of Pentacles, so I would expect, Leo, for some big change to happen with this full moon, okay? That is bringing you into your sun, into your, like we talked about, your heaven on earth. Now, the last card here is the Devil, which I'm going to ask for clarification about, but, you know, just like we talked about, moving into the shade, you know, moving out of the sun, moving into thoughts, moving into the fears. You know, this is what your guides are making you aware of, so that you can be sure not to let that take you out of that sun. But I am asking for clarification for Leo for this Devil. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so specifically for you, Leo, you're being brought into a soul-connected union. You're being brought into, you know, in whatever way it's happening, into the reality of union. Because you have come to a place where you're ready for that union to be reflected, or you're being brought into that. But this is so intriguing. The mind may be giving you a million reasons why this won't work, or giving you fears around that. If you're coming into that, your mind may be freaking you out about it. I'm going to ask for more clarification about this Devil and Two of Cups, please, for Leo. With this full moon, thank you. Okay, now it makes sense. Because some very significant karmic cycles are ending, have ended, so that you can be freed, so that you can move into this. Okay. So it's allowing them to end. It's allowing those old ways, those old fears. Those old fears are based on old ways. So whether it's this life, a prior lifetime, whatever, that fear is tied to something of the past. Okay? That fear, as it's connected to this Two of Cups, is tied to something of the past. So this world is about you allowing that to complete and to be done so that you can move forward into that Two of Cups, into that sun, into all of that beauty that's coming for you now, okay? Leo. Thank you. Okay, so one of those, devil fear things might be around lack, the perception of lack, not having enough. This is, you saying, yeah, I want to have this beautiful life, but, I don't have this and I don't have that and I can't have that until this comes or something like that. But that card is, whenever I see it, it's always about focusing on what is behind this door, not what's behind this door, because behind this door they always show me is like not the back of the vault, but no back, and then endless abundance, behind that. So just focus on the abundance that you may not be able to see with your physical eyes, and moving into the vibration of that, moving past that devil energy of lack and fear. Okay, and this is for Leo. Archangel guidance. Divine order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So looking past the illusion is big for you right now, Leo. Looking past the illusion to see the divine order, the divine abundance, the way the divine is bringing you into these things is really key right now. For everyone, and especially for you, Leo. Okay. Now we have Virgo. Message for Virgo. Okay. It's interesting. I'm all of a sudden aware of like what's around me, and there's sort of like you may be sensing, Leo or Virgo, or everyone, eyes on you. You may be sensing, like a presence. Just carry on in your light. Carry on, because more and more people are going to be looking to you, and it may not feel great when they do, but they are going to be looking to you and you're leading them. Okay, so this is for Virgo. Thank you. Virgo. Eight of Swords. This is mental entrapment. This is you feeling trapped by your thoughts. And Six of Swords is you moving away from pain, away from painful thoughts, away from painful ways. So you're going to be breaking free right now, Virgo. And you will be, this is definitely that kind of, not paranoid, but like aware feeling I just got about other energies. This is you, Virgo. Because this is you thwarting off those other energies. This can come from within, or this can be coming at you in your 3D from other people. But it's about you moving away from those things that are not right for you. It's about you breaking free of that mental prison, of those past wounds, of those past cycles, breaking free. Okay? I'm like wanting to lower my voice. There's all kinds of things going on right now. It's like, Virgo, you're feeling very scrutinized, and you're feeling almost like someone's going to come at you, like someone's going to, try to knock you down. And you're feeling like you have to escape quickly. Okay? And this could just be, like I say, a reflection of something inward. But go ahead and, go toward, and this has a full moon as well, showing that this is a key time for this. I'm going to ask for one more for Virgo. Just moving away from feels like danger, but moving away from whatever's on, whatever feels like it's on to you. Okay. All right. So as you move away from that, you're going to move in the direction. It's going to feel new. It's going to feel different. But the direction that you're being led in your soul, because this is a page, and he has green socky things, and this is telling me you're going to be following your heart. This green is the color of the heart. You're going to be moving, allowing your heart to move your feet, kind of thing. So follow your heart in the direction of your soul. As you move in this new direction, it will feel new and kind of scary and unfamiliar, and like, oh, I'm just unsure. But just keep going, keep going, keep going, because you're moving away from things of your past and of the old you, that it's very, very important for you to just keep on booking it, you know, in that direction of your heart, your soul, no matter how new and different and weird things might feel, okay? I'm going to just full on look behind me because it just feels strange. There's like all kinds of noise. There's no one there. See? Okay, so there's no one there, Virgo. It's just all this feeling of this completion, and it's time to move away from where you've been, okay? Move away from where you've been. Go to this new place in your life, even if it feels weird and different, okay? You're being guided. It's okay. It's okay. There's no one there. All right, this is for Virgo. Attachment. Yeah. It's time to move away from those attachments. It's time to move away. She's putting down the mask, or she's looking at it, saying like, is it time for me to put this down? It is. It is. And the 5 is for change. So Virgo, this is going to be a big time with this moon for you. Really changing in a big way, moving away from something very significant. This could really have a lot to do with how others perceive you, I'm feeling. So if it's like changing your job or the way you just are in a big way in your life, maybe changing who you're with, that seems to defy a perception, I don't know. But, oh, also for you, Virgo, here's something fun and neat and exciting. And getting for you, you're going to be coming more into your gifts right now with this full moon. This is more claircognizance. This is a clear knowing. You know, there are all the different clairs, the way you receive information beyond the senses. So there's clairvoyance, clairaudience, and, you know, all these different forms. Claircognizance is just a clear knowing, where you just know it. It's not a voice. It's nothing like that. A lot of you, many Virgos, are going to be getting like a leveling up in this. It's going to expand your gifts. It's going to expand. You're going to be feeling a lot of potency to those messages that just come in, to that stuff that just comes in, that you're like, oh, I got to act on this, okay? And also Archangel Uriel is saying, you know, just pay attention to that guidance that comes to you, because they're unanswered prayers. Okay, so it says answered prayers, but I said unanswered, which tells me that you thought they were unanswered, or you were afraid they were unanswered, but they are answered prayers. Okay, so you may not have been listening before to this guidance that was coming in, but now you're going to hear it in a different way, Virgo, and you're going to hear it as an answered prayer, okay, because that's what it is. All right, thank you. So this is for Libra. Right when I said that, it was 11:11 on the counter. Libra with the full moon. Thank you. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, Libra. It's like, we know Libras can't make a decision. Here we have a full moon in this card. And what's cool about this 2 of Pentacles is he is juggling, he is weighing 2 kind of physical options. He is trying to kind of manage both, but what's interesting is that it's creating this rainbow. You can see a rainbow between his hands, and it's like, and these pentacles are actually hovering up out of his hands. So it's like the minute you release even the mental concept of a decision, everything just levitates, is taken care of. So it's like, this is saying to Libra, you know, something you thought was a decision that you have to make, or something you have to do, release it. Release it. It's being handled, and this amazing connectedness in the solution is going to come together for you like that rainbow. Okay, for Libra. King of Wands, nice. So stay in your power. Stay in the knowing that you are connected within, that you are connected in your soul to the divine, and that this is where your power is coming from, and that is what is making this sort of alchemization possible, that makes you able to transcend the decision that would seem to have to be made, if that makes sense, or if it doesn't. Okay? The moon. So yeah, There's a lot with this full moon that will be illuminated. There's a lot that you will feel with this full moon, with this scorpion in the water. This full moon may bring out sort of, you see the wolves howling, and it just may bring out, bring them out of the woodwork as far as, you know, whether it's just your fears or, you know, that being reflected in others kind of amping things up in a way. Okay. Let's ask for one more for Libra here with the moon. The sun. So having the sun and the moon together is very auspicious. So just know that, you know, they're showing me a lot, like with those pentacles and the rainbow and the moon and the sun. It's like there's a lot that is happening for you, Libra, in a very just transcendent, miraculous, beyond the understanding kind of way. Okay. So the key for you is going to be to not get too freaked out by everything that will be illuminated during this full moon, or if you do get freaked out by it, just, you know, keep on moving toward that knowing that things are being divinely handled. Okay. Oh yeah, and that all these doors are opening. So it's like we were saying about the decisions before. It's like, you know, you may have been thinking you have to make a decision, but it's like all the doors are open. You can go in the doors, out of the doors. There's really no decision that has to be made. The only decision that has to be made is the decision to move forward in that King of Wands, to move forward in that divine power, to listen to that guidance. That's the only decision you have to make, Libra. It's not that Libras are indecisive, it's that they're overwhelmed by decision and they get locked up in decision. It's not that they don't want to make a decision, it's that there's too much and it overwhelms them, you know, and they're Libra up in the headness. So it's about releasing that, releasing yourself from that, so that you can see all those possibilities open, so you can know, I can move into this, I can move out of that, I can move into this, I can move out of that. But it's all about being guided in that soul, and rather than being up there. Ooh, the moon comes out twice, actually 3 times in your reading, but the moon cycles. This is a biggie for Libra, and it is the Libra moon. So Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize on these cycles. So make sure that you are using this full moon to, you know, release and to allow those, they're just showing me those doors flying open. So make sure that during this full moon energy, you are allowing these doors to fly open. You're allowing all the possibilities to be real for you, Libra. Yeah, you're not running around trying to figure out how to open the doors. You're just allowing those doors to open and those possibilities to be real. Beautiful. Okay? All right. Okay, this is for Scorpio now, for this full moon. Scorpio, this Libra full moon. What is the message for Scorpio? Thank you. Okay, it's the devil. A couple signs have gotten this. Nothing to be concerned about. It's just that mental energy that we talked about in the beginning of these readings. That mental fear blocks, those things that would keep you from seeing. Or in your case, actually, Scorpio, it's some old thought patterns and old pain that you're moving away from. Okay, so that you can move into allowing these new things to be birthed through you. Okay, so yeah, the devil came out with the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is about moving away from pain. So in this case, Scorpio, I would say that this full moon, it's time for you to take some significant steps to move away from something that has really been tormenting you, I'm getting. Whether it's inward or reflect in your reality, it's time to take some significant steps away from something that has been tormenting you, so that you can move into your full creative power as the Empress, so that you can see what is about to be created through you. Okay. So that you can be ready, so that you can be aligned with that. I'm just going to ask for one more for Scorpio. Thank you. Okay, this one's coming out again. So there's more that they want me to delve into with this devil. For Scorpio, thank you. It's the Page of Wands. So yeah, it is also about moving past your mental blocks to follow your soul direction. Because, you know, following that direction in whatever way it means for you, Scorpio, it is new territory. It is moving you somewhere very new, very different, very unfamiliar. And even though the old, you know, with that Six of Swords, even though the old was painful and was difficult, it is kind of that devil, you know, it is the familiarity and you being like, well, at least I could deal with that because I knew it. I knew what it was. And this new stuff, you know, is harder and it's kind of overwhelming. Well, that is true. But that's, you know, you're being led, you're being given everything you need. They're showing me these trees in the background, and they're showing me them as pomegranate trees. So they're showing me you being given like this divine fruit of wisdom kind of thing. Fruit of divine wisdom. So it's like you will know what to do, they're saying. Like, don't worry. Yes, this is the new direction, but you will know what to do. So let that give you the power to break free from that devil. I'm getting a lot of spirit chills for you, Scorpio. Allow that, you know, trust that you will know what to do. You're being given the divine wisdom to move you out of that old pain. It's very important right now with this full moon for you. And this is, ooh, okay, this is the first time I've gotten this in any of the readings today, but it's the man holding the heart. And I just like make a face because there's so many possibilities there. Let me ask for clarification for this man holding the heart. It's always like, who is this? Is it you? Is it someone? Okay. Oh, okay. It's someone else who's, and now keep in mind in this case, well, no, it could be you still. So masculine energy, feminine energy, you know, we can kind of release that right now because we can all be in either one at any point in time. But this is going to get a little trippy, but either you or the other person, their masculine part, their masculinity within, okay, is moving into a real appreciation for you, seeing you in a new light, seeing you in your power. This is a lot like the Nine of Pentacles, just being very powerful, being very supported because you've been on your path, and someone is watching you, wanting to express an appreciation for you, or vice versa. Maybe you're watching someone else, and it's because you've been following your guidance and they've been watching you kind of do your thing, and they've been watching you be connected to other people and be happy and have fun, or vice versa. But I'm really feeling this kind of to be you, Scorpio. So yeah, but as they, you know, as that person, maybe as you feel that energy or as they come toward you, just remember to stay in that Six of Swords of, hey, I'm moving away from stuff that doesn't work for me anymore. So do not get pulled back into any old patterns with that. But if there truly is this kind of new appreciation and seeing you with new eyes and you want to explore that, that's okay as long as you're being loving to yourself, right? Let's see what the Archangel guidance is. Or vice versa. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So yeah, this is like that Page of Wands. Be clear in your desire and move toward it. Archangel Michael. Ask for Archangel Michael's guidance if you need any guidance with protecting yourself from that devil, you know, that devil energy, that those lower energies that can come through with the mind and in any way. He is so powerful in helping with that. But the beautiful thing, Scorpio, is that you are moving in the direction away from that pain. Keep going. Keep going. Use the power of this full moon to, you know, keep helping you release that which would hurt you in the past, okay? Or, you know, that person who might hurt you in the past, okay? So, this is now, we just did Scorpio, Sagittarius, okay? Feeling Sagittarius just being like, like enjoying. King of Wands has been coming out a lot. feeling powerful, feeling very passionate, but keeping that passion kind of under wraps right now. The Chariot, you're being moved forward quickly, Sagittarius, and victorious with the Six of Wands. Okay, so they're making, I want you to delve into a little bit here. So they want you to know that your guides want you to know that as you move forward in this direction of your soul, as you stay in your power, in your soul connected power, listening to your guidance, listening to your guidance, and not even moving. Like, this king is not doing a lot. So it's not even about you doing a lot. But as you stay in that power within, you're going to be moved forward. The divine is going to move you forward. You don't have to figure out how you're going to get where it is you think you want to go. You're going to be moved forward effortlessly and quickly. Okay, something significant around that this week with the moon. And you are victorious in that, divinely victorious. And again, you're just being carried. So this whole spread, it's been like you haven't been doing anything. It's just you being carried, staying connected to your guidance. That's important to remember, because the Seven of Wands also came out, which is about you deflecting, lower energies, deflecting any energies kind of coming at you. And so it's important for you to stay in that place of power. Picture yourself they're showing me like Cleopatra, like in that Chariot card, just kind of being carried over all of the, discord or whatever. Yeah. Okay, we have death coming out. So this could really get into a more in-depth reading for you, Sagittarius, but I'm just going to ask into this death and Seven of Wands. I feel that it is just like releasing the struggle. Yeah. It's also the Tower. So it's releasing the struggle with the stuff that you would have used to struggle with. With the stuff that you would have used to struggle with. Would have struggled with. Okay? You're releasing the need to even engage. You're releasing the need to even engage with something or someone that would have, in the past just, kept you, down there struggling. And now you're being carried up above that. And that is a real release, transformation, and it is throwing you out of that old way. It may feel jarring, but, I'm really getting this to be like, because they're just showing this agile, person being thrown from the tower, jumping from it. It's like you're moving into a new effortlessness, Sagittarius, is what I'm getting. You're moving into a new effortlessness and a new allowing of yourself to be carried over stuff that you normally would have gotten down into, over the muck and the struggle and all that. Okay, this is for Sagittarius. Yeah, because you're now allowing yourself to be in that power, to be in that Cleopatra place of knowing, like, I don't have to do anything. I can let it come to me, You don't have to struggle. You can appreciate yourself and allow yourself to just be in that glory, in that connectedness, in that power, and not have to struggle. Okay? And I really felt two coming out of this Archangel deck, so I'm going to see what this other one is for you, Sagittarius. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Archangel Jophiel. So, yeah, and also this is, you're getting help from heaven. Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones are blessing you, helping you, so let go of worries. So Sagittarius, I'm really getting this to be a time with this full moon where you're being guided to do as little as possible, action-wise. Like, that doesn't mean like, it's not do nothing, like just really do nothing. It's just allow yourself to be shown and carried. Don't be in that mind place of like, what am I going to do next? And what am I going to do about this? And just allow yourself to be carried, okay? Because you are being brought into some beautiful things with this full moon, okay? Now, it's Capricorn's turn. Let's see what's happening for Capricorn with this Libra full moon and this energy this week and this mid-month. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Very much about you focusing in on and following your guidance, doing it in the face of any worries and anxieties, just, you know, not allowing yourself to focus on those worries. This is you not allowing yourself to get in a place of anxiety because you are focusing so hard on what's being given to you to focus on and to do. One step at a time. Releasing the big picture. Okay, you have the Tower. I'm going to ask into this Tower for Capricorn. Thank you. Clarification for this Tower. A little more clarification for this Tower. Thank you. Okay. You're being ejected from the old. So it's like they're showing me you like flying through the air and then landing, you know, in this amazing place where like all this stuff you need falls in your hands and you're like, it's like you're being like catapulted out, like this tower, catapulted out, and then when you land it's like, thanks. Like, this is kind of awesome, right? Like somebody sticks a drink in your hand and somebody like gives you this, I don't know, a big plate of food or I don't know, whatever makes you happy. And you're just like, thank you. That's what I'm seeing with this Tower. It's like you're just like, now it comes out with the Two of Pentacles, which, you know, and the Nine of Cups. That, okay, it is about you releasing, and knowing that see here in this Two of Pentacles, the ship is coming in. You know, it's time. There's this dolphin in the background. There's a real feeling of celebration. What is it with this two? Let's see. I'm going to ask for clarification within clarification because I would like more clarification about this Two of Pentacles. So synchronistically, Capricorn, it might mean that you are, you know, you're doing so well at examining the guidance and really paying attention and scrutinizing, that yeah, you may kind of get lost right now in just, you know, scrutinizing all the layers and layers of the guidance, because that's what I'm wanting to do. Two of Pentacles for this Tower. Queen of Pentacles, nice. Okay, so this Two of Pentacles is about you and something or someone that you cherish. And it's about trusting that things are being handled in this situation. Or this could be something or someone who cherishes you. But this Queen of Pentacles is a very like cherishing and this is precious to me kind of energy. So this is about knowing that things are being handled with that situation. And as you release, as you follow your guidance, pay attention to your guidance and release, you know, allow yourself to be catapulted, whatever that means for you. Allow yourself to be ejected, catapulted from, you know, from your tower, whatever that is for you. You'll know what that is. Then you're going to land in this Nine of Cups. It's going to be like, ta-da! And here's everything that like does it for you, is what I'm getting. Okay. And for Capricorn, so it's just, I mean, this message is just like, it's handled. Just enjoy. You may feel yourself kind of flying through the air, but just like do. And so this is the vibe, just like that Eight of Pentacles, of you really focusing in, scrutinizing. So the guidance here is just sort of make sure that you are staying in your soul, because like this card can have an energy of like sort of vacillating between the mind and the soul. So it's like, yeah, my soul says that, but my mind says blah, 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 blah. And my soul is like, knows, but my mind is sucking me back. So it's like, just make sure you are staying in that soul space as you're doing that Eight of Pentacles. So there is a difference between, you know, this guidance is saying there is a difference between, you know, paying attention to the guidance you're getting and following it, and sort of getting lost and over scrutinizing, right? Capricorn, you wouldn't know anything about that, right? Libra also got this card, moon cycles, Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations. So naturally, this is all about this full moon being a biggie for you, but I am going to ask for clarification for Capricorn. Thank you. Oh, it's going to bring you, this full moon is going to, this is like that Nine of Cups. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So this full moon for you, Capricorn, is about releasing anything that would hold you back from just like landing in that place, receiving all those gifts, taking all that great stuff that surrounds you and just enjoying it. Okay, it's about moving away from anything that would hold you back from doing that. What a nice thing. I like it. But I know, you know, it's like we talked about in the last reading, something that sounds nice, you know, like, oh, you just have to sit back and relax and receive, is difficult for a Capricorn. Yeah. So that's your challenge, to receive again. Okay. And so this is for Aquarius. I'm making sure I'm not skipping anybody. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay. Thank you. Aquarius during this full moon. The Emperor. Okay. About moving into power, feeling your power. Feeling your power over these things that would come at you this week, that would challenge you, even if these are in your own mind. Feeling your power over these things, over these energies, because you are, wow, so much about that power. So Aquarius, you have the power. They're playing that like, I've got the power song. You've got the power. You've got the power. Just remember that. Remember you've got the power through your divine connection, because there are things at this time that will challenge you in your power. Even if it's just your own mind. Remember that message from the beginning. This is for Aquarius. One more for Aquarius, please. Yep, there are going to be some challenges this week. With the Five of Swords, this is, you know, feeling pain, loss, feeling like someone was victorious over you wrongly, or like you were victorious over someone else wrongly. So this is not, you know, this with that Seven of Swords is just saying that you will feel or are feeling just a sense of, you know, having to fend off those energies. And this does feel like something from the past. It doesn't feel like a Five of Swords that's right here and now. But just remember, if it is something you have to contend with right here and now, just remember it's about staying in your power. You've got the power. Okay? They're having there's a spider crawl right onto the camera. And spiders, there was a spider in one of the cards and it felt very significant. I'm gonna just take care of that. Whoop. And spiders were my phobia. I don't seem to be having as much problem right now. So there you go. The things that would have, you know, scared you in the past, the things that you would have run from in the past that would have alarmed you, it's time to just calmly remove those. Calmly move those aside, like that Seven of Wands. Just calmly stay in your power. That was what I was doing with that spider, just staying in my power, okay? I wasn't like, I gotta, you know, freak out and do my spider thing. No, okay? All right. So next is finally, oh, no. We aren't done with Aquarius. Okay, so were we? No. So Aquarius, I'm a little bit like lost the thread. So as you are moving through this full moon energy, you may feel a little bit like that. Like, oh, you know, your fears may try and distract you. So you lose the thread of that thing you were in your power about. So meditating will help. or your version of meditating, whatever that is, whatever feels good to you, whatever puts you in that zone, okay? So this is for Aquarius. The garden and the gate. Yeah, you're being moved into an expansion. You're being moved into this beautiful new, and this is a time where you may be going, like we just said, you know, yeah, I knew what my soul wanted, but oh, you know, squirrel. Like, it's like you may get distracted from what your soul's been pulling you toward, okay? And this is sort of, you know, she's still feeling the call, the pull. So it's, you know, it's about you staying in that power, knowing what is right for you next. And if you don't feel like you know, then asking, feeling into what is right for you next. This is Archangel guidance for Aquarius. Thank you. Okay. Archangel Raphael. This is about being healthy, about balance. I would like to ask for some clarification. I'm feeling like for you, Aquarius, it is time to ground. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you. Archangel Raphael. Yeah. Because of that, what they're showing me with the kind of, you know, getting distracted, getting kind of lost. Aquarius, it is important for you with this full moon to really ground down. You know, do this, get outside. It is, you know, hopefully where you are, a good, beautiful time to do that. And, you know, that you will receive a lot of power from that. You will receive a lot of clarity from that. So, time to ground for Aquarius. Okay. And finally, this is for Pisces. Message for Pisces. Okay. Queen of Wands. Ooh, this feels good. This feels like a long time coming, Pisces. You are in your power. The card kind of slipped out of my hands, so don't forget how, and don't, you know, lose your grip on how magnetic and powerful you are, and how you're drawing in that which you focus on, that which you desire. You're drawing that in, that divine power. You have the Hermit. Aries also had the Hermit. And Seven of Wands. Okay. So you are needing to kind of gather that power so that you can deal with the things that are coming at you, even if they're solely mental. Page of Swords. I'm going to ask for, and this Page of Swords could represent a message, something you need to speak and you don't feel, that's what it is. It's something you need to speak and you don't feel confident speaking it. It's something you need to speak to deal with these energies. You need to speak it from this place of power. And you haven't been feeling confident in speaking that truth or speaking what needs to be said. There's a message you want to relay, you haven't felt confident. And so you've been in this hermit mode and you are wanting to come out of it, but timid. I'm just going to ask for a little more clarity for Pisces. This could be, keep in mind, the opposite. It could be about you and someone else wanting to speak to you. Yeah, you're afraid of conflict. You sense conflict, or you don't want to deal with conflict that's unavoidable, maybe. Pisces. Okay, but this is beautiful. Six of Cups. So your strength is going to come, you know, in dealing with all of this, speaking your truth, dealing with any conflict. Your strength is going to come from that reconnection with your inner child, that reconnection with your own pure heart. And this may come from reconnecting with someone else who, you know, speaks to that or who reflects that. But it's definitely your power, your confidence, your ability to deal with everything you're dealing with right now, Pisces, is going to come from that pure innocence within yourself. It's going to come from that child, okay? It's going to come from that inner child. So now is the time to do some meditations where you connect with your inner child and, you know, ask them what they need. But also, you need to speak. Archangel Gabriel and fifth chakra, throat chakra. You need to speak. Connect with that inner child. Ask that inner child how he or she is, but also ask that inner child to show you, to lead you in what to do. Because that inner child is more wise than you know, and much more wise than the mind, you know, and the ego right now. So ask that inner child for guidance is what I'm getting. You will hear, and I got a spirit chill. So Pisces, ask your inner child to lead you, and the little child shall lead them. Ask your inner child to lead you. And it goes for everybody, but especially Pisces, to help you move into that power, to help you move into that inner strength, and that seeing yourself in this light. Okay? Because you need to see yourself in that light before others can see you in that light, Pisces. Okay? You need to see yourself in that light and that power before others can, in order for others to. Okay? Now, Archangel, there are two Archangel messages feeling like they need to come out, but the first one is about writing. So again, expression. Archangel Gabriel has come out twice for you. So it could be writing a message. Something needs to be said or expressed somehow. From a place of truth, from the place of that purity, that inner self, okay? And patience, Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So just know that you are being moved into, you know, everything that you want. It is coming in. You know, just like the things grow into our reality, you know, without us even realizing it. That's how these manifestations are coming in. But it's just important that we're allowing it to happen, and nourishing and nurturing it and happening, and not just kind of squashing it with the mind, with the fears. And when that does happen, asking for that divine help to move those things aside so that these gifts can come in. And that's the theme of all of these readings today. So I hope that they resonate. I hope you'll let me know, and I'm excited to connect with you again soon. Have a great week and full moon and the rest of April. Bye.